Hey Math 5-4, this is the second video for Investigation 12. The previous one just kind of had an introduction, and this one works the page 233 out of your test and worksheet booklet, activity sheet 36. So this is how we apply what we just learned in the book, okay? So our instructions are to write an equation for each picture. Then find the number for n that balances each scale. So basically it's saying write the equation and then solve it and find what that number n means. Remember, n stands for some number that we have to find. So we look at our scale, excuse me, and remember that our scale just means equal. When it's balanced like this, it means this side equals that side. Whatever you do over here to the left, you have to do to the right. Or if you take something off the right, you have to take something equal off the left to keep it good and balanced, okay? So on this side, we have an n block plus a 5 block. So this side of our equation would look like an n plus 5 over here. And then on our right side, we have a 5 and a 5 and a 3. So essentially we have 5 plus 5 plus 3, which is 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. So n plus 5 has to equal 13 in order to keep our scale good and balanced. So that's our equation. N plus 5 equals 13. Now the opposite of addition is subtraction. So we can take away something to find out what our answer to n is. If we don't already know it, you can take, there's a 5 block here and a 5 block here, which I'm just gonna mark them out, okay? Because obviously I can't take them out of my picture. So if I mark out my two 5 blocks, my n, and they go away, that'd be like I removed them from the scale and I'm still in balance because I removed it from the left and I removed it from the right. So what's left is n over here, and what's left over here is 8. So n equals 8. Okay, now you can solve that without, excuse me, removing any blocks. You could just subtract 5 and know that that's what you do because subtraction is the opposite of addition. But for this purpose of the investigation, I think it wants us to kind of mark things out and pretend we're taking it off the scale. Okay, so number 2. On number 2, I look at, and I have a 5 plus 3 plus 3, which 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 3 is 11. I know my scale is balanced, so equals. And over here, I have an n, and it looks like, whew, tiny block, a 6. So I have an n plus 6. So this is my equation. 11 equals n plus 6. Okay? So I can take away something to give me my answer. I can take away this 6 here, and if I take away 6 here, I have to take away 6 from over here, so I'm going to mark out 3 plus 3 block, which equals 6, and then what would be left would be n equals 5. Okay? Or you can know that subtraction is the opposite of addition and work it that way if that's faster for you. Looking at number 3. Over here I have an n and a 5. So this side looks like n plus 5. Then over here I have, ooh, these numbers are tiny, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. So let's add that up. 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11. And I know that my scale is balanced, so my equation would be n plus 5 on my left side is equal to 11 on my right side. Okay? So I have to look and see what can I remove. From over here, I can remove a 5, and that'll tell me what my n is equal to. So I'm going to remove a 5 here on my left, but I have to remove a 5 on my right also. So I'm going to mark out this 2 and 3 block right here and see what's left. So I have a 3 and a 3 left. So n is in balance and equal to 6. Okay? It's just another way of doing it. We've done it where we've just done the straight up math. This is showing it to you in equation form. Okay? So on number 4, over here I have 4 plus 4 plus 4, that's 12, plus 5 is 17. And I know that's equal to whatever is over here, which is an n and an 8. So my equation is 17 is equal to n plus 8. Now I can remove on equal from both sides. So I'm going to remove my 8 from over here and just have my n left. And on this side, I'm going to remove 8 also. So I'm going to take out those two. So I took off 8 from both sides, so I'm still in balance. Now my n is equal to what's left over here, which is 9. Because 5 plus 4 is 9. Number 5. Okay, so over here it looks a little different. I have n plus n, or another way to write that is 2n. And that's equal to, and on my right side, I have 8 plus 8, which is 16. So if I look at and go, each of these n's is equal to 1 block. If I remove an n, this n, I have to remove over here one of the blocks too. If I take off a block, I have to take off a block over here. So if I do that, my n, take off one n block and one 8 block, what's left? I've basically divided 16 into 2, and my answer would be 8. I forgot to write my equation. 2n equals 16. Okay? Here's another where I have 2n over here, 2 n's, 2 times n, or yeah, n plus n or 2 times n, either way, equals, and what do I have over here? I have 5, 10, 15, 20. 20. So my equation is 2n equals 20. So now I have to find out how much each n weighs. So if I remove half over here, so I remove half of the weight of the blocks from over here, I have to remove half of the blocks from over there. And I would say n equals what's left, which is 5, 10. Because 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay, number 7. Looks like I have 1, 2, 3 n, or n plus n, which is the same as 3n. And that's equal to, what do I have over here? I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I just counted by 2's to get that. 12. So my equation is 3n equals 12. Okay, so if I remove, so I have to remove 1/3 of the blocks here. So there's 3 blocks, and I take away 1. And I have to remove 1/3 here, so I take that away. So I'm still equal, but I still don't have my n by itself. So I'm going to take away another 1/3, and I'm going to take away another 1/3 over here to keep it equal, keep it in balance. My n is left by itself, and it's equal to what's left over here, which is 2, 4. Okay, so my last one I look at and go, okay, let's see. This one's a little different from the others we have worked with so far. I have an n plus an n plus a 6. So I have 2n plus 6. And that's equal to, over here I have, this is all 3's, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 18. Okay, so I'm going to remove that 6 from over here, and I have to remove 6 from over there. So now I have 2n equals, and I have 3, 6, 9, 12. So 2n equals 12. Oh, I didn't write down my equation. 2n plus 6 equals 18. That's my original equation. I've removed 6 from here and 6 from here to keep it in balance. Now I have to look at and go, okay, I have to figure out, I have to remove one more third from here and take away one more third of the blocks from there. And when I do that, I have n equals 3, I have 3, 6 left. So n equals 6. The way you can check that is plug in 6 here. So 2, and I plug in my 6 here. So 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18 to make sure that it's true. Okay, guys, congratulations. You just finished your last investigation of the year. And we will, on Monday, there will be, let's see, Monday the 27th, we'll have a little math final. And I will, I'll give y'all some stuff to review before then. So congratulations, you finished 120 lessons of Math 5-4 and 12 investigations. You should be very proud of yourself. I'm very proud of you. Bye, guys.